Welcome everybody to our Green Acres. So glad you're here, and if you are new, my name is Teresa. First, I want to say Happy New Year and hope everyone is having a blessed 2021 so far. This is the first video for the new year, and I'm so excited to be starting out the new year with this video. I want to welcome you and bring you along to part 2 of a series I'm doing for inexpensive and resourceful ways we can incorporate fresh things into our home decor after the holiday decor is taken down. Things that we can keep out and continue for a winter decor. I will leave a link to part 1 below in my description box. Some of these items you will see in the intro will be featured and created in part 1 video. If you're not already following me on my home decor Facebook page, I'd love for you to go over and join it at Our Green Acres Home Decor and DIY Inspirations. Also, go over and follow me on Instagram. I want to start out with some thrifted items. This is a great way that you can be resourceful, get things, sometimes for $1. I got this wine crate at a thrift store, kind of an antique store in a booth, and I think I paid $2 for it. I love the writing on the sides of it, so I wanted to put a really light stain on it. To be resourceful and use things that I already have on hand, I used some craft paint. These craft paints can really be inexpensive at Walmart. Sometimes they're 50 cents a bottle, sometimes $1. I took the real brown folk art and I added a little water to it to water it down. I applied the stain that I made with the paint and covered the crate with it, and I think it turned out great. Now I'm going to do the same technique with some baskets, but I'm going to use some leftover coffee. And like I told you, I'm trying to be resourceful and use things we may already have on hand or things we may even throw in the trash. So these baskets I also thrifted. I think I paid $2 a piece for these. Really pretty, but I didn't like the lighter color. I wanted them to be a little bit darker. So I took some leftover coffee and I just saturated the baskets really well in the coffee, and I'm going to show you what a difference the coffee makes. Just like I say, just some leftover coffee, you cover the baskets in it and see what a difference it made. It made the baskets more of a golden brown, rather than that lighter. Now I'm just going to take a cardboard box, and I've showed this to y'all in previous videos of how I've transformed cardboard boxes into some decor pieces. Well, I'm going to do the same for this one. You just take a cardboard box. I left the flaps on them. I just glued them down on the inside to add extra structure. I just took a little wooden scroll. These are these little ornate wooden scrolls. I'll link them below that I get on Amazon. I'm just going to put it in the center of the box with some hot glue. I'm going to paint the whole thing in linen white, and I will also link my chalk paint down below. I have a lot of people ask where I get the chalk paint. And here it is painted, and then I'm going to get some sandpaper and I'm going to distress it. This piece right here could make a great piece to add those winter greeneries. You can add your vintage items to these. You can do so many things to that little box. Here's another thrift store find. I paid $1. I think I paid $2 for this. I love the painting on the front, but since I'm not a barber or work in a hair salon, I'm just going to paint over this with some white linen chalk paint, and I'm going to distress it, and I'm going to use this as a riser. And you'll see in a minute when I stage how many ways you can use little round pieces of wood. So when you see things like this at the thrift store, don't pass them up. Get those, because they can add so much to your decor and help. Like I say, you can use them for risers, and it really adds that extra detail. Now here I'm showing you how I styled it with my lantern and these little decoupage books. I've had a lot of people make these. I'm going to leave a link to the decoupage books down below, the little birds. And I want to show you here how you can add some white garland for winter, just to make that winter wonderland. I had some flock garland up here, and if you haven't seen my Christmas tour video, I'll link it below. But I just replaced the flock garland with this pretty winter white, and I love it. This was very inexpensive at a floral store that we have have locally here. And this is 2 pieces that I just intertwined together to make it look more plush. I left it very simple because I think after Christmas I like to go more of a simple look, because I feel like I've been so stocked up around Christmas with gifts sitting around, and I think you have the same feeling. I think after Christmas we kind of go through a purge and an organization stage, and I think I do the same thing. I left it very simple, and I just added a little bow, and also add those little warm elements to your home. Get some soft plush furry pillows, and I'm going to link a couple down below from Amazon if you're interested in some nice really soft plush pillows, and that adds a really nice little winter touch to your home as well. And here I'm just showing you, greenery. That winter greenery that you had out at Christmas, leave that out. That adds so much to a space. You add it to your brown bottles or your glass bottles. Just add that, and it adds such a great touch to your space. And I'm also going to show you how you can add it to baskets. And these kind of things, we don't have to pack this up. This will fill those spaces in our home and keep that little cozy vibe going. Here I've paired it with a little basket, and I've had a lot of people inquire and ask if I made this basket, and I did not. I bought this at also a local floral shop, and it come this way, but I love it, and it styles really well with so many things. But I just added my greenery in this little basket, so I'm just showing you here all the many ways that you can use your garland. This little pearl garland here was a Christmas decor piece, and I bought this at Hobby Lobby a couple years ago. I keep it out year long, and I can still use it. So a lot of your beaded garlands, don't put those away either. We can still use those and style those and stage them, throughout our home. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'd love for you to. And also don't forget to hit that little bell icon so you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. Here I want to point out, in these books that I previously made in part 1, it's been brought to my attention that I put an apostrophe in it. And to be grammatically correct, and it was totally my mistake, it did not need an apostrophe. So I wanted to correct that and show you I painted over the apostrophe and I corrected it, because I definitely don't want to teach anybody any bad grammar. So I'm just showing you the books here is that I corrected and took the apostrophe out. Now I'm showing you here too the things that you can style with the cardboard box that we made. Who would ever know this is a cardboard box? And it was free. We would have probably thrown it in the trash if we wouldn't have transformed it. Here's the crate again. Here's some more beaded garland that I had out for Christmas. I didn't pack this up. I left it out, and with some really pretty winter greenery, it really adds a lot to my table. Remember all the Christmas ornaments that people were making baubles out of? They take, 3 Christmas ornaments and tie them together and make like a bunch of Christmas ornaments. Well, do the same thing with those little inexpensive Dollar Tree filler balls. I had 3 of these in the medium size or the large size, and I just took some stained flour sackcloth and I just tied those together. Those make a great accent piece for your beads, or for anything that you have that you want to style and you need just a little bit of an extra rustic touch. I think these are perfect. Remember all the assorted fabrics and textures and textiles that we rolled together and we tied up with some lace and some ribbon in part 1. I paired those in the basket that I stained, and also that heart. That's a drop cloth heart that I made, and there's a video on how I made it. So I will try to find it and link it below if I can. I just added a little rustic bow to it, just showing you different ways that you can, add different textures and different neutral colors to your decor, and how much it just adds that shabby little farmhouse feel. in the videos that I'm doing, I just want to show you things that we can take that are inexpensive and things you may have at home, things that we can be resourceful, and we don't have to go out and buy new things. So I hope y'all are enjoying the video, and I hope you're getting lots of inspiration, because this time of the year is the time I think we really want to sit back, save money, and just try to work on things to improve our home and make it cozy for the winter time. So as always, y'all, I really appreciate y'all for watching. I hope y'all have a great 2021 year, and God willing, I will see y'all in the next video. I got a lot of content for the new year. I'm so excited. Thanks for watching, y'all.